or maybe a couple years ago when I did the FNAF stream, it brought in some new viewers that seemingly liked the stream. So this year I decided to possibly replay this game since the new one isn't out, and hopefully just have a fun time for the holiday. I'll be playing it probably today, maybe tomorrow. So if you like the stream today, make sure to come back tomorrow to check things out. If you give me just a minute, I'm going to share the stream link out to my personal chat that's on Telegram, and then I'll get into the stream. So it'll just be a moment. Nope, don't double echo, please. That sucks. So it'll just be a moment. There, that should be good. So, since I've played the game before, obviously it has some saved data, so I'm going to the options menu, and I'm going to click the clear data button, and we'll just start over fresh and new without anything. Are you sure? Yes. So we're going to start over brand new.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience. We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic, lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares.
Well, there's a tape down there. Give me the tape.
We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any... You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
That sounds like some things I should probably be concerned about, but we'll worry about it another time. Okay.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
Okay, that was a mouthful. I'm actually going to go with something that I find that's fun and familiar. I'm going to start with the dark rooms. Probably not the most entertaining thing, but something that I like. So, oh well. So the goal of the dark rooms is, this is Plush Trap, I need to stop him on this X. He can only move when it's dark, so I have to let it be dark. If he gets too close, he does jump scare me. So, every once in a while, I'll click on the light to see if he's moved, and try to stop him right on the X. I think silence creates more of an atmosphere, right? His teeth look sharp. I may be clicking the light too much. Damn it. I was just getting comfortable with waiting a little longer. Cupcake. So, evidently this cupcake's name is Carl. There's nothing inside him, but... yeah. What's your favorite pizza? My favorite pizza is probably meat lovers, but I always hate the little green things that they put on there. The green peppers. The timer didn't start until I flicked the light once. That's interesting to note. Got him. Here we are. So I stopped him on the X. So that's completion of that round. Usually, when you win a round, you are met with the Game 1 screen, claim your prize. It's a dark room, there's not really anything else. You can wind it slowly, you can wind it very quickly. So this is from FNAF 4. A little toy that just sits on the ground, like this. I tried pulling the string originally, when I first got this one. It doesn't do anything, it's just another point that you can pick it up from. We're gonna go with Nightmare BB this time. We're just gonna try and complete the dark room session, first and foremost. So Nightmare BB looks like this. The propeller does actually spin, which I thought was kind of cool.
Hello?
There we go, got it. So the propeller spins, big sharp teeth, red eyes, bony fingers, the works. A Bonnie plushie. Nice. Plush baby, this one I always have some difficulty with. There are 3 different plush babies that you have to follow, and if any of them reach you or your flashlight battery drains down, you have to wait a time to be able to use the flashlight. When they get to you, you're dead. But this one I usually have at least a bit of a struggle with. Ooh, the tape. Give me that tape. It's so far away. Just give me the tape. Whoa. forgot I was looking for tapes.
You won't die.
So yes, it is like a hidden object game, only it's deadly. If they do reach you, you do die. They're lying. Shit. That's not good. So, if you see them and you flick off your light,
Want to see the scooping
they
room?
glitch to a different position, and that's difficult.
You should have known I
So that's the one that glitched to a different position. Because I shut off the light even though my light was shining on it. I didn't really press a button, but it brought me back here so well. We're supposed to be getting some harsh weather, so excuse me if the stream's a little off. I don't do a lot of streams anyway, but... I haven't seen the blue one. Well, speaking of... Swear I heard another one, but I don't see it, so I'll let it go. Like I said, this one does usually give me some struggle. It is a difficult one to go through.
Want to see the scooping room? I heard your call.
No, you didn't. I didn't call you. I still didn't see one of them, which worries
I
me.
guess you forgot about me.
Where are you? I didn't forget about you, trust me. Ow. Damn it. I was at 5 a.m. too. There's a vent right here that swings open when they hide in that space, so it's a giveaway at least the first time. Then it doesn't make the sound anymore after the first time.
I guess you forgot about me.
I didn't, trust me. I don't see the other one. The red one. That was luck just based on sound. Got them both there. One just glitched all over the place. Hopefully that doesn't cause me to die again. I did just run out of flashlight though, so that might cause me to
I
die.
should have known I'd find you. Want to see the scooping room?
If it wasn't glitchy, I think that I could solidly do this every time, but it's just the fact that they tend to glitch when your flashlight's on and they want to appear. Hello,
I
Norwich.
heard your call.
Where did you hear my glitching again? I wish it didn't glitch. If it didn't glitch, it wouldn't be so bad, but when you have your flashlight on and they try to appear in that place, they appear for a second and then back away. And they spaz out all over the place depending on where you originally see them. I digress. It is an issue. I wish it was better, but, I mean, it is a PlayStation VR game. What can I expect? There has to be some type of issue. See you. See you. I should probably scan for the other one just in case. Why does Baby as a plush have a big forehead? Well, why are there multiple different baby dresses for the plush version? And why is she missing an eye in only one version? Which is the yellow one, by the way. On the red one, you can see the circuiting sticking out of her arms in different areas. Actually, I can't explain part of that. They're different versions from the book series. If you've read the...
You forgot about me.
I did. In the book series, the 3 different versions of Baby were Charlotte, and each one was to represent a different stage of her life. So, we had the 3 literal versions, and one of them, the one that's red, was the version that has the pins. The pins were to make people think that they were actually human, because of the LLC Afton discs that were in the back of their head that made brainwaves scramble to the point where John, the main character of the first story,
You won't die.
was actually aroused by this girl. No, I'm... Sorry. I'm not an official person who works for FNAF or has ever worked for the company, but I have read a majority of what the publishers of FNAF have put out, and I can solidly say that I've played every single game. I've read the first main 3 novels, and I've read the first 2 in Fazbear Frights. And played every game, of course. I plan to watch the movie when it comes out, too. If it still does. I'm excited for FNAF in Space, I think they're calling it. I'm also excited for their biggest project that they haven't come out with. It seems like they haven't released a solid FNAF game in about 5 years. Do you know about Glitch Trap? Yes, I know tons about Glitch Trap. Too much. I also own the official guidebooks for all of the FNAF games. Including the new... Where were you? Including the new released version that was updated past just the first main 4 games. The original just had the original Freddy cover on it, but the remade version actually has Baby with different pictures of fan art towards the back. The original version had things like Charlie the Unicorn and stuff like that at the back. I really liked Charlie, but I was really hoping that she wasn't a robot, so it was a bummer when at the end she was. I think the last book kind of sucked. I think they kind of put it together in a rushed way that didn't know how to end the story. They were calling it a trilogy, though, so they had to wrap it up.
See the scooping room?
I'd prefer not to, but if you want to take me there, I've been there before. The scooping room. When Afton recorded a message for Michael. This level always gives me trouble. I actually completed this game a couple years ago. I did a whole bunch of streams, edited a couple things, but people didn't seemingly want to watch that, so I stopped eventually streaming altogether. But I thought it might be nice to return to stream for Christmas stuff. I thought the game might have some Christmas stuff, but it seemingly doesn't. I know that they released an update at one point on Christmas, or around Christmas. See, that was another point where it glitched. She was all the way over, and now she's just gone. I don't get why the game gets the glitch and then kill you for its glitch. I know that the point of the game is to have some glitches in it, but that's not... Gameplay should not be something that's glitching. Going through the corn maze again is going to be fun. I never beat the official final level with Dreadbear and the original 4 when they're all in the Halloween versions in the DLC that I have, The Curse of Dreadbear. Because that last level is just a pain. Haunted Hallway was fun, and the one with the trick-or-treating stuff. Am I missing you somewhere? I feel like I probably am.
I guess you forgot about me.
Yeah, where are you? There you are. This mainly gets difficult towards the end because they spawn so sporadically that if you have your light on at any point, it's difficult for them to spawn there. I have gotten to 5 AM already in the stream, but it's difficult to maintain that when it's glitching. See, there was another glitch of one of them just disappearing. They appeared right here and then just disappeared.
You should have known I'd find you.
But where was she? Because I checked the areas that they hide. Unless she re-hid because I accidentally saw her with the glitch. I've been looking forward to the movie for a long time. I actually even speculated that there wasn't going to be a movie at one point because they are having problems with the whole funding for that stuff. But the developer that they're going with for the movie is Blumhouse Studios, and Blumhouse Studios are known for making cheap movies that are usually at least okay. The only thing is, if they're going with Blumhouse, I know the graphics won't be fantastic for the movie. It'll just be a one-time horror show. Yes, you can do everything that's known to man with a FNAF book or a FNAF game or even a virtual experience with your phone, but eventually after you do so much, it just becomes the bland same
I
thing.
guess you forgot about
And it was right there and it disappeared. I wish they wouldn't disappear. I wish they would just let you find them. Scott released a thing about Michael's storyline being on... I can only read half of your stuff because I'm in the VR headset, so it doesn't show up as a whole. 2 a.m. is really early for the yellow one to be out. I can look back later. It's not a huge deal. I'm excited to probably look at Scott Cawthon's FNAF World page and the Scott Game page again. I haven't looked at that in a little while. And usually there's Easter eggs the closer that things get to being out.
2, 1.
Did I miss something? Probably.
You won't die.
FNAF World is weird. It is weird. Remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, I used to say that all the time, but I don't do big FNAF stuff really anymore. I mean, big streaming stuff anymore. I have like 200 and some subscribers, but I'm not huge into streaming anymore since I didn't have an audience that was here when I was streaming. I don't even usually make videos anymore because people aren't here when I'm making content.
Want to see the scooping room?
I thought my hand was one of them. Because my hand is stuck down there. Am I running it? I think I'm running into multiple issues here. This is a difficult level. This is usually the one that I have the most difficulty with. I have 50 subs, but I keep gaining and losing. Now, you do. And you have good content. I have some good content. Some of it, I do agree, is kind of on the boring side. I've looked at some of the videos. There are some good videos in there, but it's not all fantastic content. I do want to get back into the habit of making more, but it's not going to be until something is something that I'm going to enjoy instead of something that's going to be difficult. Like, I enjoy the Dark Souls games, but it's far too difficult to make YouTube videos on content that I'm not sure that I can complete by myself. I'm at 51 subs right now, gone back and forth. That's what I'm guessing it said, so sorry if my translation is a little off compared to what you typed. Because, like I said, it is cutting off some of it since I'm in the VR headset.
Want to see the scooping room?
Let's not. Where are you? I had difficulties with the Halloween version of this too. I almost got 199 subscribers. I'm gonna try a different level for a little while. I'll come back to this if I think that I want to, or if you ask me to.
Are you having fun yet? That's great to hear.
I got 198. Well, the biggest thing is to remember that everybody who sees you in streaming chats are going to be people who could check out your channel. So potentially, even if you're not talking about your channel or what's going on your channel, just by being nice to the people who are in the YouTube community, you could be gaining subscribers and people who are interested in looking at you and your content by being a good person. It's just like the big YouTuber that talks about everything related to content on YouTube. That's good and bad. I can't even think of his name right now. A dude who doesn't have hair on the top of his head and usually wears glasses. But he talks about that you're not supposed to post just links to your content on other people's streams. And it is true, because usually YouTube tells you not to straight up advertise because it's against their terms of use and standards, and it will get you banned from other channels. But by being a nice person and getting out there in the community, it gets people just interested in you yourself. So remember that by being a good person, good things will come to you. That's basically what I'm going for. If you guys want me to play a specific level or a specific game, make sure to say down in the comments. I can't make a pointer finger, I can only grasp. But, yeah, thanks. Thumbs up, maybe. I can't do a thumbs up, right? I can only grasp. Sorry, I attempted. This still does... No, it's the Showtime button that does nothing. I won the basketball. So the basketball is important here, if you don't know. That is so loud in my eardrum. Up there's a tape thing that you have to knock down. And there's a coin. So there's a coin here. There's nothing in there. There's a tape that's in here. But you need to hit the tape player. Why won't the tape player come down? Thank you, MN. I don't know what MN is. I need to hit this tape player. I wish I could reach the tape player, but it's super hard to hit in VR. Okay. So... sorry about the loud noises. I'm sure that it's super loud. But now that the tape player's here, if I click this, the tape player appears in the hard mode stuff, and you can listen to the tapes that you found. World's loudest basketball. Yes. It's not the basketball that's loud, it's that giant, like, claw-like thing that brings it down with all the music. Ridiculous. It's a nickname for your YouTube channel. MN. Yeah, okay, I get it. Mason Newton. Sorry. Totally lost. RR is what I go by. Oh. Well, I've heard of R and R, so I guessed it was rest, relax. Because R and R is rest and relaxation. Anyway, I should probably pick a level instead of just gabbing. Sorry. Wait, NBN? Never mind. Well, maybe it should be TRR. I don't know. It's okay. So, I was just doing Plush Baby, and that wasn't going well because of the obvious glitching and me just probably not being able to find them even though they're there. This chat is, like, super delayed. I might be able to fix that. It might be because of settings that I have on my end. If I can do it through my phone real quick, I'll try and figure it out. It would make sense if you heard it as I said it. I'm not sure. I'm going to go to settings, maybe. Dark theme on. Just there's a thing in my settings that says statistics for nerds. I don't seemingly have slow mode on as far as I can tell. Is it in the studio settings? It might be in the studio settings. No, it just wants me to download YouTube Studio, which I don't feel like doing. Yeah, I don't know why it's super slow. Maybe it's that way for all YouTubers. I subbed. Thank you for subbing. Hurls? Hurls, maybe. So, right. I think until I have something that I know for sure you guys want to do, I'm either going to go with parts and service or vent repair. Night terrors should be okay, but that's a little bit difficult. I'm not so sure. Probably. So, parts and service, vent repair, or night terror. By the way, I'm a sub as well. First streamer I've met. I wish it didn't cut off so quickly. I used to try and look over the VR headset at my phone to try and get the chat too. But I'm actually going to have to glance back and forth. First streamer I met who actually talks to the chat. Night terrors. Night terrors. Okay, people want night terrors, so I'll go with that for now. But I can't, obviously. Who actually talks to the chat? Yeah. It does this ... thing across the headset. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it comes up that way. So, I'm going to play Night Terrors. While I'm currently in a level, I won't be able to see full chats, but I'll try to respond to stuff that you're saying if I can see the whole thing or guess what the whole thing is. But for now, I'm going to move forward to that. Night Terrors, Night 1 is usually pretty easy. The second night tends to be a little more difficult. So, if you haven't seen this before, like I've been can you play without VR? Technically you can, but you can't do everything that the game is supposed to allot you to do. You can't pick up coins, you can't pick up tapes, because usually they're in places where you can't get to them if you're outside of the VR headset. Because I want... Thanks so much, I love it. I actually did want to play without the VR headset on, so that I could talk to you guys and be... Anyway, I have some Minecraft to play, so bye for now. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here for even a little bit. I wanted to have the headset off so that I could talk to you guys and make sure that I was interacting properly, because I feel a little bad when I can't. Sorry, this is a listening level, so it's difficult to talk and play. This is him. So does that mean you're gone? Probably not, right? I don't hear breathing anymore, so I'm probably good. Bonnie is just kind of an asshole in this level with Bonnet, because they jump scare you, but they don't make you die. I don't hear anything over there. Okay then. Trying to talk and play this game. So much fun. That is the first time I've gotten F in the chat, so cheers to you, Bob. I'm trying to listen and commentate. How do YouTubers do this? Hi to you too. Where? Again? You remember I was here before? This is probably disorienting. Because I'm running back and forth in this level. I don't hear anything. No! No what? I don't hear you. Are you out there? Whatever was happening there was super fast. I don't hear you. Are you out there? You're not. Run back over there. Are you here? I hear something, so we're closing this. For just a second. We're gonna run back over there. I don't hear you. What is going on here? I haven't seen Freddy in like forever. Oh, that's him. Nope, nope, nope. So I think as soon as he laughs, I can let the door go, right? Can I let the door go? Are you still out there? You're gone. We're good. Are you out here? I kind of thought you were gonna jump scare me when I turned on the light there. Punch Freddy. I would love to, but I don't think that works. I hate night terrors. It scares me. I've done it before in game. Something along those lines. The only thing that terrifies me about night terrors is that it's a whole hearing thing. So if I turn on my flashlight...
I know you're over there somewhere.
Are you out here? What was that? The closet is open. Is the closet a point I have to look at? I can go over there. That literally scared the fuck out of me. That scared me so bad. I've never had to deal with the closet before. I didn't even know it was a thing. I literally almost fell. My God. I just about fell over. That is so awful. I just about fell over. How did he get in the closet? There isn't a pathway to the closet. I've looked at the FNAF map for this house. Sister location is attached to it. There is... Stop that. When you're trying to play horrifying games, but things keep jump scaring you. Somebody could beg to differ the fact that that's the point. Probably. I don't hear you. I also don't see Bonnet. I wish I could see you in the dark, like your eyes glowing or something. Whoa, you've been streaming for a year? Kinda. I've been... Why can't I go back over there? Why can't I go back over there? Go back over there. Go back over there. I've been streaming off and on. So, I went through a session of I didn't want to stream because people weren't watching, and the views weren't high enough. And when there's not enough interaction, I get to the point where I kind of feel off and on. F's the no, no, no. My brain says no. My heart says no. I need to let it go. Just go over there. Why is this not a thing? I am literally leaning all the way over there to try and get over there, and it's not letting me go. There was nothing there. You guys all saw that I shined the flashlight and that there wasn't anything there. What is going on? Okay, well, let's check the position of the camera, because sometimes that's an issue. The VR headset has to have a camera that tracks your motion. It views your headset and both of your controllers. So if your controllers and headset are in line, sometimes it causes a little bit of error. I have one earbud in, because jumping to death is not worth it for this game. How come I usually get jump scared by Bonnie right here? I don't see Bonnie. Maybe I'm just moving too fast. So, in the original... I was talking. Excuse you. In the original game... I wish you would stop interrupting me. Well, I'm gonna go play Gen... See ya! Missing something to get out of the night. I had experienced a glitch where one time they stayed behind the same door the entire time. I shined the flashlight on them, they didn't jump scare me, I just stayed here. So, that's a thing too that can happen. I still hear you there. I just didn't know that the closet could open. I didn't experience that the first time I played this level through, so I was kind of like, whoa, that's a thing. I don't hear you. No. No. How do I go back from here? He's supposed to make the breathing sounds when he's in the closet too, right? Right? Oh, buddy, wait, wow, a little too close. Yeah, I'm gonna do vent repair.
We hope you're
maybe
enjoying the Fazbear virtual experience. Please be aware that there may be visual artifacts left behind from the beta testing phase of development. If you see any such artifacts, we recommend that you not interact with them. We'll weed them out eventually. There's no guarantee that we'll weed them out eventually.
That's so reassuring. I love it. Let's just do vent repair. I miss seeing Ennard. Sure, we'll go with that.
Welcome to Vent Repair. Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities. Each facility is set to a perfect 72 degrees all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect you from any critters who may have stumbled into the ducts. As a certified vent technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vent technician, you should never, under any circumstances,
now we're gonna see some crumbled up metal. Close enough. Scrap metal, maybe. So I actually love the vent repair. I usually do pass these levels first try, regardless of what's going on. I can actually see down here. What's down here? There's a coin there. Give me the coin. Give me the coin. Give me... Okay. I see you. What's over there? What did I miss? Did I miss this? Does this not count as being up? What is the issue here? Okay, so this one is difficult. You have to look down. That was scary. Blue, green, red, orange. Blue, green, red, orange. That was a little too close for comfort. That last one. That was like right here.
A perfect 72 degrees. Good job. See you next time.
I did it. That feels good after not completing those other levels for so long. So, fun thing about these small figurines, you can actually eat them. I ate it. He's not there anymore. I had to turn around to see if he was there. I was like, don't be behind me, don't be behind me. So they talk about a little bit what's inside the employees only room inside of FNAF 1. But you can actually step out of the elevator and look around in here. There's actually not much in here. There's a different level later where everything's upside down and there's a lot more. But I imagine this was what was actually in here when it was the original FNAF game. Which is not a whole lot. Anyway.
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency ventilation repairs may be necessary to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G. We apologize for the claustrophobic accommodations of the secondary service elevator, but the comfort of the main elevator is well above your pay grade. Now, let's get to work.
So, in this one, the first area...
Motion trigger, breaker room.
What you're doing here is, up there are lights. You're supposed to follow the cord back to the button wherever the light ends. So, this one swirls around here, I click this one. This one is straightforward, and this one is the last one. Pretty sure it's over here next. Hello, Lina, EXE? Lana, maybe? Sorry about the mispronunciation. Welcome to the stream. This one.
Well done.
Stream stuff is a little delayed, so if I didn't say hi to you right away, I am sorry. It swirls around, goes that way, comes back and down. Hi, Ennard. Are you having a good time? Swirls around, comes back down here, and this is the last one.
Well done.
I'm pretty sure the next one is the gear puzzle. The gear puzzle tends to be a little bit tricky, but as long as you're swapping the gears out properly, eventually you'll get what you're doing. What was that? I like this stuff when it's in nightmare mode because it's a little more interesting to look at than just spinning gears. But you don't get nightmare mode until you beat the originals. Sorry. Coin.
Motion trigger, secondary service elevator ventilation shaft.
Oh, I see. So the conveyor belt only moves when this gear is removed, but if this gear is removed, then the gate is closed. So you have to put it back, grab this gear to add it over here to the biggest place, add the small gear down here. What? Hi. What happened to my smallest gear? Energy... It actually kept my smallest gear there for some reason, even though it glitched out of place.
Well done.
Done. Where'd he go? Okay then. I can't do that whole thing that you were trying to do with that emoji, because I can only make a fist and an open thing. But this is the closest I can get. Sorry. Hi, audience. I feel a little ridiculous waving to nobody in a VR headset, but I mean, you guys are wherever you guys are, and I'm here. Here. Even though I'm not here, there's nobody. I have nobody to go with. I feel like that's an overused joke, but people totally get it. Hello, I just got muted in another chat. I'm sorry to hear that. Please don't spam or use emojis excessively because it can cause you to be muted.
Motion trigger, boiler room.
I just remembered that because I was making a joke. Well, please do not make severely inappropriate jokes on streams because that can cause you to get banned everywhere.
Well done.
I'm multitasking. I'm talking to you and doing puzzles without even knowing what I'm doing. What even is this? 2. This. 2. 2. No, I feel like I had it. Hello anyway. Yes, hello. I don't know what I'm doing, but please excuse me while I try and figure it out. I'm probably gonna die here because I don't know what I'm doing. That's not good.
Well done.
Okay. Or it could just say well done and we'll never figure it out. Goodbye, puzzle that I didn't figure out. What's over here? There's only one button, so I might as well press it, right?
Well done. A perfect 72 degrees. See you next time.
I'm not really sure what just happened, but goodbye, Furnace, maybe? Please don't be a jump scare inside this box. I'm gonna be offended if there's a jump scare inside this box. I can see inside the box, right? Oh. It's cake. It's just cake, guys.
We went to great lengths to create an authentic VR experience, including using scanned photographs for reference and using original performance routines where applicable.
Oh, it says something about meatballs. Okay, great. Now we're gonna see some crumpled up meatballs and spaghetti. Hello, I just got muted in a chat because I was making a joke about Feet Freddy X Bonbon. Anyway, where are you at in the game? I pretty much just began. I've done a little bit of the dark rooms, and that's about it, really. I just completed both event repairs. So, now I can do 1, 2, 3, or 4 for the games, or I can continue on the dark rooms, which I'm gonna go back and try Plush Baby again, even though this one tends to give me trouble because of glitching that happens in the game. Sorry, I was looking at the chat on my phone. I can do that in between levels, but in the VR headset it only shows part of what people say. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. She was trying to murder me first thing. Did you guys see that? Not a good thing. I saw that, but it was only there for 2 seconds because I was looking around trying to find things. So I'll read it in a little bit if I die or complete the level. Sorry. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I looked back at the old FNAF songs I used to listen to. That can be fun. Particularly, are you somewhere that I should be seeing you? Baby, no, eat your baby food right now.
Known I'd find you.
Exactly. I kinda looked half underneath FNAF. There's a song by Mando Pony that, is called Repair. That is made for FNAF sister location, but I totally think it's more suited for Undertale. I really liked that song for a really long time when I was into the whole FNAF stuff really deeply, but one just disappeared. That is gonna screw me over, because now I'm gonna die. Because instead of being there, it disappeared. F. Now I can look at the chat, though. It's a little delayed on my phone, too. But I'm not toxic. I like both those things, but I cannot say that I'm 100% up for either one of these the games that are there. Do you have a rec room? A record room? No, I have a personal bedroom I record in. I cannot say I'm for either one of these games 100% right now. I really like Toby Fox's style with Undertale and what he was starting to do with Deltarune, but I cannot support something that takes such a large gap in between without content for the type of people that they first supported. Books are really cool of Scott to come out with, but his main platform when he began was gaming. So he should have something for the gamers to do in between all these books coming out in the movie. Even if they're short little snippets of mini games only. And Toby Fox, the barrier there is that Deltarune, the demo that was originally here, came out how long ago now? Do you have the game The Rec Room? Yes, I do have the game The Rec Room. I very rarely play it, but I do have it. It's not something that costs for PlayStation, so anybody can have it for free. There's actually a U2. UT. Utility? Nope, can't think of it. Sorry. I'm sure it's something that is probably super easy. Song called Determination. Do you want to play it? With me? If I switch games, I have to end the stream to go over to there. So, it'll have to be... It's a duet between some Chara and Sans. I really don't think that I can sing Determination. That's kind of out of my vocal range. If we were going something like JTM Cinema Down to the Bone with Papyrus and Sans, or Betty and Frisk with, I forget what it's even called now. I don't even remember what it's called. I seriously hate this level. Okay, we're gonna switch over to maybe FNAF 1. Or I can switch over to doing some hard modes to get them out of the way. I don't know where all the coins are, so I'm not going to be doing a run that has all the coins. I know where a majority of them are, but the last time I played this game, some of the coins were still glitchy too. So I don't even know if I can collect them. So that's a fun thing. I know where all the coins are in FNAF 1, and where the tape is. If you're up for it, you want to play Rec Room later, I can't play it on Xbox, I'm on PlayStation, and I'm not sure if they are, like, cross-compatible. Just so that everybody's aware. Give me this drawer. I need this drawer. Did they... I think it threw the coin out that I wanted. That's super disappointing. Because now I can't get that coin then. There's a coin underneath the cupcake. I'm actually quite good at singing Down to the Bone. Can't say I'm excellent at singing anything, but I sing a lot with Shmuel. Shut up. They are. They are? Cross-compatible. I didn't know that. I didn't know there were any games that were cross-compatible like that. I have Job Simulator for the VR too that I was playing at one point, but it didn't really have a great viewing session, so I kind of quit on that too. There's a couple of games that I could play that are in VR that are kind of fun. Book Freddy on the nose. I can't reach. Freddy's actually really far away from me. I can stop the fan, maybe, depending on... You can actually stop the fan, which I was impressed with. I know what you mean. I knew it. I caught on. You can stop the fan, but you cannot reach Freddy's nose. You can't do that if you're in the non-VR mode either, unfortunately. Usually, actually, this level is Are you up for playing later? Yes. But this level is actually extremely difficult to maintain your reach in. There's a coin that's inside the TV, but you can't actually get it unless it opens up to show you it, which is kind of frustrating too. And like I said, there's a coin that's usually in this bottom drawer. Imagine if it cuts your hand off and the game's over. Yeah, it does do that, and sometimes you can't reach. Like, this may be the limit of my reach, and then I can't reach the doors. Just because the VR headset decides, your range isn't that far. And it's really annoying. Actually, if you wait here and just kind of stand here, you can see Bonnie in the darkness. His, like, stomach pokes into the room. Do you think Among Us is gonna go to Switch? No. No. I hear you. Are you over here? Imagine if you're like... See, I saw his foot, but if you give it a minute... Maybe it's not going to do it this time. Usually you can actually see his belly poking in through the door, too. Sorry, I got paranoid. Possibly. Are you still out here? It made the noise, so I'm going to guess so. No, I'm not on Xbox. I'm on PlayStation. PlayStation 4, not 5, because 5 has been impossible to get. I've really tried, but they are selling it for like $1 million in Europe because they're so limited. I've talked to YouTube on Discord. You've talked to YouTube on Discord? I feel like that's probably what you're trying to say. Are you still here? No, you're not still here. YouTube as a company, I feel like I don't want to talk to them at this point because I'd be disappointed with what they would have to say. I've never played with the YouTubers, so thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but it's fun to come on here and talk to a couple people if they decide to be here. Normally you won't have to correct yourself, I'll know what you mean. If you're not getting that. I'm having difficulty reaching the buttons even now, and I have a huge play space that I'm playing in right now. I thought about doing... Oh, the thing's open. Give me the coin. I thought about doing a Beat Saber live stream with some of the songs that I like, but I'm not sure if that would go over well. I won't do it for the campaign, because the campaign is really super difficult. So it's kind of just a no-go gray area. It's 5 a.m. by the way, so this night is nearly over. I won't be able to talk, but I can do hand motions. I think maybe you can type in the rec room. I keep wanting to say the REC room, because when I was near the end of high school, I did this thing called the Recreal Education Center, which allowed me to graduate high school a year early, due to me being intelligent enough to complete the classes faster. Hi, my friend sent me a link to this stream, so I'll probably stay for a while. Well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you dropping by, even if you're only here for a little bit. I just won the first night of the first game. Fun. I've done some of the other stuff, but it's still an accomplishment to beat a level, I guess. Anyway, Recreal Education Center. The Recreal Education Center was a thing we had inside the high school that was basically similar to an alternative high school. Who's your friend? Freddy Fudge Bar. Does it say anything in the back? What does this say? I'm having super trouble reading this. Sorry, guys. This is really blurry for me, so... I'm sorry if you guys are experiencing eye pain because I can't read this. I was trying to check, because there's one that you get that's like, it says like nuts on the front or something, and then you turn it over and it says something like it does not actually contain nuts. Don't ask me what's in it. Also, it's almost Christmas Day where I'm from. Well, Merry Christmas then. Merry Christmas actually to everybody, because I didn't say that yet. Merry day before Christmas, day of Christmas, it's all the same. What is that a shadow of? Because I don't see anything that should cast a shadow that's quite like that. It looks like a basket with a giant, like, ring on top. And there's nothing here that presents something like that. And when I switch to the nightmare mode, let's do that. It's still there, but there still isn't anything that should present a shadow that's like that. Unless it's back here somewhere. It's not, by the way. Something about 8 minutes. Also, I think my friend left this, but the profile pic was the same in chat. If it was the same in chat, it's likely me that left the link. I left links in a couple of chats on Telegram. So it's very likely that it was me. Sorry. I'm not sure if I find him creepy. There's this Let's go and listen to some of the tapes, actually. Maybe that'll be interesting for you. I didn't mean to press the prize counter. 7 minutes to Christmas here. Are we doing a whole drop the ball countdown thing? We can do that. That's fun. Just don't spam in chat, because if you spam in chat, YouTube's gonna automatically mute you, and I can't do anything about it. I'm on REC. I'm gonna listen to these tapes, and then I'll switch over. Well, midnight, which is technically Christmas Day. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play these tapes in the meantime. We're not gonna start with tape 2, we're gonna start with tape 1, and then I'll switch over to the Bob Terry. Yeah, that's somebody who's in my chat that's usually pretty nice. I'm going to put this tape in here, we're gonna listen to the tapes, I'm gonna end this stream, we're gonna switch over to REC, and then maybe later tomorrow, depending on who's watching, I'll play Beat Saber too.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand, for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order.
Somebody asked me if this game was scary in VR, and I can honestly say, as a person who played the rest of the games on a non-VR device, like, I was playing most of the games on a tablet that was about the size of this tape player. The first game I always ran into a glitch towards the end where I had to open and close the door because it got stuck, and then at the end I just leave it closed. But some of those experiences that you get from staring at a device that's not all around you, everywhere, you can't get from being in VR. There are some moments in this game, even after beating it, that are scary to me. I mean, I know that the plush babies look cute, and that it's great when you're looking for them and having that experience, but they do still make me jump every once in a while, and they are scary to me. And Plush Trap can sometimes hide in the gift box after you're actually done with the level. It says Game 1, collect your prize, and you're supposed to wheel the thing, and you get a jump scare for opening your prize. That is your prize, and it takes you to the game over screen. However, when you're at the game over screen, what it does not tell you is, since you made it to the prize screen where it says collect your prize, you don't have to replay the level. It already counts as being complete. Anyway, we should get through the rest of these tapes, because I told somebody I would join a different game with them. I'll live stream the game. Hopefully it'll go well. Hopefully I still have it installed. I might not. So we're going to hope on that.
I saw it for the first time today. There was a character, I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
Okay, that was a thing. These tapes are actually really hard to grab. What's your rec? Don't remember. I'm hoping that I have the game installed still. These are really hard to grab. Sorry.
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit. There's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
Wait a minute. There's one problem that I keep seeing with... Okay, my friend confirmed that his username was Bob. Okay. There's one problem that I keep seeing with this cassette player. If you have an actual cassette player, these little things with the prongs on them in here actually spin. These do not spin. It really bothers me. Also, on the front, instead of saying the Sony tape player, it says Tony. Tony. Watch and I'll show you.
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
So one more tape, and then I'm going to switch over to a different game, possibly after I install it. And then if we...
The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No. There was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
They must be talking about the rabbit, right? I know who the rabbit is. Who isn't there conveniently when I want to talk about him. Of course not, right? So the Rec Room was a little difficult to play in VR because I have to use the controller to control the VR headset instead of the VR controllers. So I'm probably just going to play it on a TV screen, which is going to make my mic quality a little different. So, sorry about that ahead of time. Anyway, I'm going to switch over and see if I have it installed. And those of you who are watching, if you choose to, can follow me to my next stream. For now, I'll see you all when I get there. Wait, one last thing before I sign out of the stream. Everybody say Merry Christmas to the person who is like a minute away from having Christmas time. Because they're having Christmas time at 6 o'clock my time. Everybody say Merry Christmas to them. Festive, holiday fun. Great stuff. I'll give you just a minute to say so. When are you getting on rec? Right now. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Ho 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 and fantastic things that are Christmas related. I'm not calling you a ho, I'm saying ho 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 like Santa Claus, ironically. Don't be offended. Perhaps that joke could go right over somebody's head, but, you know. Anyway,